says in the Bible, it let us know to submit to one another in the fear of God. So when we have our gifts and our talent and God started using us in a way that, it's not us, that we know we didn't grow in the Lord, and he started using us, and we shouldn't be getting jealous of one another. We should work together. No matter, what gift, what talent it is in the choir, in the kitchen, teaching, preaching, whatever it is, we should yield to one another, listen to one another, help one another in Jesus' name. So, I just thank God for the signs and the wonders in Jesus' name. And Hebrew, the 3rd chapter, it said, harden not your heart. Like the days of prohibiting.
Provocation.
Provocation. How you say it?
Provocation.
Provocation. Harden not your heart. So we don't want to be like Pharaoh. So we don't want to harden our heart. When we sitting in church, when the preacher tell us, just like, God had to knock me like he did Pharaoh. When I went to pray, he had to cut me. I'm getting ready to pray, and the Spirit of God came on me. Weren't you laughing in church? And so, it was time for me to grow. So God had to slap me side my head. That was a slap for me. I'm getting ready to pray, think there ain't nothing wrong with me. But, God was ready for me to grow, so I had to repent because I thought I wasn't able to do it because I'm saying I'm not going to do it. And so God listened. So, I didn't have the wisdom that I needed right then because I was looking at the flesh part of me. Instead of asking God, Lord, help me do it. And so, that's how we is sometimes. We don't ask God, help us do it, but we look at ourselves. Oh, no, I can't do that right there. But, we forgot all about God. That God is our help. God is our strength. It is God that make us. We didn't, Jesus said deny us, so we didn't deny ourselves. We talk what we say, but we're not asking God to help us in this era, which I didn't do. And so God had to knock me side my head and let me know, no, I ain't time to pray. We got to do a little talking here. And then I cried and I said, oh, Lord, help me, forgive me. I give that to you. So I let him know that was a burden to me. That was hard for me to do. I know I couldn't do, no, in flesh, no. We can't do a lot of things. And then that's why somebody can look at us and say, we're weak in that area. But God could strengthen us. And that'll be a sign to our neighbor. That'll be a sign to our family that God didn't change them. God didn't make them. So, God is a God of signs. Yeah. And that's a sign. We're going to be a sign that we're different. We're different. And so that's a sign that came in my life, that I was different. Somebody came real, I didn't have no pushing me to, no moving me to do anything. When the lady came right to my face, she's supposed to have been knocked down or pushed when I seen her coming. But, I didn't have nothing in me. And I just said, you just better get out of my face. That's all I told you. You just better get out of my face. But nothing in me to move. You in my space.
Ooh, and
so, that was a sign even to me because I was so peaceful.
Yes.
And then, that wasn't me. All that peace, she in my space and I'm that peaceful. So that was God. That was God.
Thank the Lord.
Time to turn the left cheek, turn the right one, turn both cheeks, and all that. Only one can do that is God. By you growing in the Lord, by you praying, by you seeking, by you asking. And that'll be a sign to your household. And that'll be a sign to you because you'll sit down and say, woo, how did that happen? And then nobody but God. And then you will know.
Yes.